Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. I got a special video for y'all. Those of you, especially who are being pressured into marriage, who are thinking about marriage, who want to get married. This is mainly about marriage, y'all. Now, I want you to know that I'm still married on paper. Let's see. This is 26 years. We signed a written agreement, a written separation agreement, December of 2021. We still live together in the same house. So if anybody know what they're talking about, it's me. And it's not a knock on any woman or her. It's just what they do. Stop thinking yours is different. Stop thinking yours is different, or this could be you. But what I have, 5 reasons why I don't believe in marriage like that, and I kind of despise modern marriage. What it does to me. Oh, you know what? Let's make this 6. Let's make this 6. Let's make this 6. So I got 6 reasons. I don't hate her, y'all. But sometimes I kick myself for not knowing the things that I know now. And I'm going to help you not to feel like you want to kick yourself. So we have 6 reasons why I don't believe in and I kind of despise modern marriage. Number 1, you will be forced to pay everything, or they will take everything or as much as they can from you. I've already done the research. If I ran down there right now without an agreement from her, like if we did what you call man, how am I forgetting what it's called? If we did a no contest divorce, I wouldn't have to worry about this. But mostly women don't do no contest. So I already know what's gonna happen. See, marriage will make a slave. Forget what they talking about. I don't care if she don't like it, my family don't like it, her family don't like it. The truth is the truth, regardless of who like it. If I go divorce right now, and it's not no contest, and she contests it, or the judge says, no, this ain't good enough, 9 times out of 10, they gonna make me pay the rent on that house that I'm in. And me moving out, I'm gonna have to pay that rent. See, this is what happens. See, this is what they don't tell y'all when y'all run down the aisle. So my rent is almost $1,500. So let's just round it up and say $1,500. And if I want to live somewhere nice where I ain't around bums and criminals, it's probably gonna be a $1,600, $1,700. So that's $3,200 just in rent. And who knows how long they'll try to make me pay it. Now y'all see? You see it now, right? They'll make me pay the rent on that house for her to sit rent free. And if I don't, they'll take my driver's license. Now I can't work. I done did the research. You say, well, you giving her ammo. Man, God got my back. I don't think it's in nobody's best interest to try to attack me. So, they liable to try to make me pay that rent and whatever rent or mortgage that I come up with. And they liable to, like, I got guns. She's scared of guns. They liable to make me Give her some of my guns. For what? For her new man to shoot me with? Because that's what be happening. I'm going to help y'all, man. I'm going to help y'all. Like she get mad over these, man, who freaking cares? This is just for the truth to get out. Stop running down the aisle with these chicks. The sex you getting now is not going to be the sex you going to get. Your girlfriend practically sucking you up every week. Watch when you commit to her. Watch when she start gaining weight. Watch when she start not handling the tribulations of life well. Not handling the disagreements. Holding grudges when y'all have a disagreement. Then let's see how her sex be after that. If you get it at all. And don't you dare go try to get it somewhere else. Because again, they're going to make you pay your mortgage and her mortgage. Your rent and her rent. Number 2, you're getting declining sexual performance. Don't let these women lure you in with sex. Just know and understand that if her stuff the bomb right now, she gonna keep it from being the bomb later, probably. Don't ever let sex dictate anything in your life. You can get it anywhere. You can get it from the palm of your hand. Number 3, you somehow and in some ways will have to settle. You would be 63, standing straight up, walking, still got a little muscle. She'll be 63, broke down. You think you getting some of that? Number 4, you'll have to answer sometimes, it just depends on how the level of your masculinity, to her like she your parent. So you go from freedom, you go from parent to freedom to back to getting parented again with a curfew and stuff. We got into it a while back because I was out drinking with a guy who was going through a lot. And she, I'm finna leave. I'm gonna go back to Milwaukee. Number 5, your family will get ripped away from you. Let me give you an example. I lived in Texas, nothing against Texas. It was okay, but I don't want to move back there because I don't want to go through that roller coaster again. A lot of games was getting played there. I would rather go and try somewhere else. I've been told by someone I'm moving back to Texas. So you know what that means, right? I mean, you know what that means. That means my daughters will be in a different state. See? It's not worth it, man. You can have girls, daughters, and sons without being married. And yeah, you might end up paying child support and you might still go through some of them games these women play, but it ain't gonna cost as much as if you end up getting divorced. You gotta pay spousal support and child support. Now y'all see? So that's why I don't know what Rollo Tomasi's situation is, but I'm not gonna be so quick to judge him. See? Because he could be in one of them situations where he gonna lose all his ish. While people trying to say, oh, he talking about this stuff and he married. Man, get out of here with that. And number 6 is family court. As long as family court is around and doing what they do, you should not be trying to run down no aisle. Man, you just got to trust her, leave it in God's hand. It's not in God's hand. God's hands are in heaven. His hands are not in the earth. Stop trying to put God in everything. He in some things. It's in God's hands. No, it's not. I believe it's a lot of people who said that can tell you, nah, it wasn't in God's hand. That's deception. You need to listen to the truth, man. You need to send your financial support to the truth, man. I'm helping you. If she's trying to force you into marriage, let me speak to people. If she gave you an ultimatum, dump her. Dump her. Jag. If you were getting a lot of sex, jag a couple times a day. Get it out of you. Get it out of your system. Look at other women. If you got to look at images, and jag. But it's evil to give a woman. Let me show you something. You want the lesser of two evil? It's more evil for you to stay with somebody for sex who you can't get along with and it's not good for you than it is if you jag off to images. That's the lesser of the two. So, if she said, well, you gonna marry me, I'm not gonna, a lot of guys already tried to marry me, blah, 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 blah. Tell her, go get with one of them then. And program your mind against her. She gave you an ultimatum. That's not love. Love doesn't give ultimatums. When a woman loves a man, like it's genuine, she ain't gonna leave him. I'm telling you. They do that when they trying to manipulate you and trying to control you. That's what they do. You gonna marry me or we gonna break up. Let's break up. You're not finna force me to marry. Especially if that's not what you want of yourself. And any guy that wants marriage, clearly you haven't listened to the horror stories. And don't think it just because your parents got a good marriage that you gonna have one. I despise modern men. These women sneaky as hell. They've been unbanged some dude and keep it a secret the rest of their life. Guys is raising kids that's not even there. But you don't got to worry about that if you're not married, do you? You don't got to worry about that if every woman that claims she has a baby by you, wife or not, you take a DNA test. And if she don't like it, she want to leave, so what? If you ain't got nothing to hide, why would that bother you so much? See, we got to get back to being men. You know, we listen to all that R&B stuff and they can't even stay married. Got kids all over the place. I'm helping you, man. 26 years. I ain't gonna go into all the reasons why I decided to do that, but it's a lot. One thing about me, I ain't never been no punk. And the only reason why I was a simp for a while is because I thought that's what I was supposed to do. When I found out that that ain't the way the Bible said, I was done. I was done. Let me see. Come down. See something. I was done. And I'll never simp again. Because I know the truth about women. Women is see-through for me. I can see right through you. You like glass now. I can see right through them. Did she treat me right? Okay, I'm gonna treat her right. But she ain't gonna have no control over what I do, say, or think. I'm gonna have some control over her. And it's me as her only man. If she don't like that, well, you believe in having more than one woman. I'm gonna have more than one man. Go ahead. Let me get women that's gonna stick to me. If you don't want to stick to me, then you don't have to. But I'm gonna have multiple women, and you gonna have just me, or you're not gonna be with me. What's something that these dudes can give you that I can't? I'm talking in terms of if I was with somebody. Okay. Crickets. So, I despise that modern marriage stuff. I'm going back. If I ever marry again, it's going to be biblical. And y'all see how you starting to see these guys that was talking more junk than a little bit getting married and stuff. They say Immortal Minds is finna get married. That was one of the first dudes that I was listening to with this kind of talk. When I knew things, but I wanted to hear it from somebody else. That was one of the guys I was listening to. Still time to get out of it, man. You do a traditional marriage, you finna lose everything you done built. Possibly. Now you done lecture to a lot of us. Now I'm finna lecture to you. Don't do it. You should know better. If you do, at least don't get no marriage license. Then that way, stuff go haywire. They don't have no legal right to take your things, as long as you're not in a palimony state. I'm gonna keep telling this truth. And I think a lot of stuff come down. I believe she be watching She-Ra 7. When I start talking about polygyny, she started watching She-Ra 7. I was talking about it before I ever did it, and I still haven't. Still haven't by choice. By choice. And let me tell y'all something that I could have added to this list. Don't look at Will Smith and all them Hollywood people and athletes and stuff. For the regular guy, it's going to be tremendously difficult for you to come out on top financially in a marriage, especially if you're the only one working. You're going to be going without a lot of stuff just to keep money in your pocket. It's rough, boy. I'll tell you, it's rough. And if your job sucks and you have to quit, you're going to be going backwards every time. Or you get laid off, backwards. I'm telling you the truth, man. Because I am the truth, man. Stop worrying about these women's feelings. What is best? Okay, watch this. Do you argue with your girlfriend a lot? Oh, you do? Why in the hell would you marry her then? It's gonna get worse. When I look back, we was arguing from day one. Just arguing. And then you still, well, I think, yeah, you think. It don't get better. You fighting with her like crazy. Has she ever put her hands on you? Why the hell would you marry her? You think she gonna just magically stop trying to fight you? Do she try to tell you what to do? It's gonna get worse. She gave you an ultimatum. She tries to fight you, tries to tell you what to do, arguing with you a lot. It's gonna get worse. Okay, how about this? Have you, since you've been going with her, ever found anything questionable regarding other men? I ain't even gotta mention women. Because if you marry a woman that did anything with a woman, then you deserve whatever you get. That's instability of the mind. But we ain't gonna talk about it too much. We ain't, no. Not on YouTube. Texts from other dudes along with her baby daddy or her ex, and you think you finna marry her? Oh man, y'all some suckers. You might, hey listen, I'm your best friend right now. I'm your therapist right now. And I'm not saying I'm a licensed professional, but YouTube, listen, YouTube, y'all don't know what my credentials are. So just stop it. Y'all know when they give y'all those misinfo things, they don't know what your credentials are. The only way they know your credentials are if you tell them. But a lot of time be like, it's not even worth a fight. I could be a doctor for all they know. I could be a psychologist. I could be a therapist. They don't know. I despise it, y'all. It's a waste of time and money. I was down in Texas. I done told this before. I was down there for a job that they hired me, basically. I was down there doing the paperwork. And I was by myself. Everywhere I went, I was by myself. The only time I wasn't by myself is when I was with an Uber or a Lyft driver or some type of cab. And when I went by the sister-in-law. And I was looking at it like, man, this is really peaceful. I could go to the bathroom anytime I want. I was walking around in my drawers. The shower's open. And I was thinking like, I could get used to this. I was not bothered by it at all. See, I'm one of them guys that I always can find something to do or somewhere to go. Or something to watch. Dude, I sleep by myself now. Been doing it for years. It's nothing. I told y'all, it's a money thing. Ain't no way I'm finna become somebody's slave willingly. Because that's all it is. When your relationship go bad in the marriage, if you the one making the money, you gonna become that other person's slave. And a slave to the family court. Family court be out here dissing dudes. You better believe it. These women literally, you ain't getting your kids. And you see your kids, they'll be all dirty and stuff. Black eyes fighting the dude, his kids. Got his kids all around your kid, and they fighting, trying to touch on your kids. Oh, he would never do that. I'll be like, man, shut the... How many people done said he would never do that? And he did. You can't trust the judgment of a woman who destroys her relationship anyway. I don't care how smart she thinks she is. I don't care what she thinks. If she sabotages her relationship, something is loose up there. A lot of women will get mad when they can't control you, and they'll just bust everything up and try to find somebody else they can control. Then when they can't control him, they just keep going over and over again, and all they end up with is a loose, smelly vag. Because it's going to smell, because they going to get older with the odor. And the odor is going to probably come from all them chemicals, and them chemical exchanges with all them different men. Y'all want to know why these women stink? We're going to get into that next. Because they got STDs for one, and because they messing with all them different dudes. But anyway, if you don't listen to nothing else I say, stop taking them so seriously, man. Take yourself seriously. Take the Most High seriously. Take the Bible seriously. Stop taking them so serious, because they're going to get an advantage over you just from that. And that's it. That's all. That's all I got on this one, y'all. Stop taking them so seriously. Dump every woman that gave you an ultimatum. I want to hear in the comments. I want you who see this video, your girl done gave you an ultimatum. I want to hear about you dumping her, and don't get back with her either. I don't care if her brother is your best friend. She gave you an ultimatum, dump her. Stop needing people, man. Stop thinking marriage is the answer in relationship. Marriage sometimes messes everything up. I got forgiven for more during the boyfriend and the girlfriend time. When you marry them, it's like they hold grudges. Everything, some women, everything that happened, they keep it. And then it's like a big giant snowball that they done built in their heart of unforgiveness and bitterness and resentment. And it's gonna spill over and her sucking some other dude's thing. Getting hit from the back. Fluid all in her mouth. While she's still with you.